welcome back to my channel. I hope we're doing really well this morning, evening, afternoon, midnight, I don't know. Whatever time it is for you. For me it's morning. Early bird gets the worm, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna be getting ready today. Getting ready. I'm trying to listen to my inner self. Me and my counselor. Shout out to Terry. Me and my counselor are trying to figure out who I am, you know, who Regan really is. So I've been kind of just listening to what I really like, what I want, and so this is gonna be like a really less is more makeup look. Okay, so if you're looking for something extravagant, this isn't the day for you. But I'm just trying to figure out, you know, what I want to look like, that kind of thing. Because I'm kind of just, I've been saying this for honestly like a year. I'm just kind of tired, and I'm morphing into something else, like a beautiful butterflies. So yeah, that's my spiel. Just because less is more doesn't mean we're not gonna prime. So we've got the Revolution Makeup Revolution London Mattify Matte and Fix Primer. I really like this stuff. And it's satisfying when it comes out of the tube. It feels really nice. I always look super glowy, and then I put on matte primer. Make it make sense. I bet you girls with dry skin, no humans, it can be men, women, they, thems, I don't care. People with dry skin probably like look at my glowiness and then can't believe that I just mattify it all. Girl, neither can I, but what needs to be done needs to be done. Up next we got the e.l.f. Matte Body Primer. Just because I can, honestly. I still look like I got into a fight. Someone punched me in the chin. But you know what? You should see the other guy. I beat them up so good that they're just non-existent. They've just vanished into thin air. No more. My makeup tip of the day with Regan sometimes all fingers on deck for this. And then right in here. I really like this stuff, and liquid highlighter is so pretty, but I normally don't use it because if I put it on under my foundation, I put on so much foundation that it like doesn't really do anything, and then we can mess around. I'll put some down here. The excess can go on my chin. Wipe that off. I'm having a day, okay. I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. And we're gonna put it under the eyes a little and just kind of spot conceal, sort of. This part is this part's a bit of apply, blend, maybe apply some more. Something that I really want to be able to do is kind of just conceal and go. I prefer it. It's a lot easier, especially on days when you're gonna be pretty busy and like you're gonna touch your face. It's gonna be like a whole thing, you know. So I'm blending that in with my beauty blender. And I'm going over my nose a little bit with sort of the excess and the center of my face because that's sort of where I just have natural redness. But I want a lot of my natural skin and my freckles, that kind of thing, to just kind of be present. They're just here. Because less is more. And then I'm gonna kind of go back in and just like apply a little bit more under the eyes just because I don't sleep. I'm gonna do a couple dots here, a couple dots here, one here, one here, one here, and just kind of blend that out now just to add a little coverage. I woke up sleepy today, you know. Battling your own mind every single day is exhausting. Anyways, I'm just gonna go into my ABH contour kit and use the pink shade as per usual. And this is just for under the eye, just to kind of set this, because if I only put concealer on, it can kind of crease a little faster. So I just like to put this on there and also attempt to cover up my dark circles a bit more. And wow, we're here. We can sculpt the nose. No one's stopping us. Yeah, also, I really like this brush for nose contouring kind of thing. This is a Luxie 209 large shader. It's really nice. Just for a little bit of blush. Oh my gosh, do I have to sneeze again? Anyways, just for a little bit of blush, I'm gonna go in with the Bare Minerals Gen Nude powder blush in Bellini Brunch. It's like an orangey shade, terracotta-y, and it's just to add a little flush on the cheek. Nothing too serious, like literally a little and then a teeny bit on the nose. Nothing crazy. Okay, I'm gonna put on lip plumping gloss at this stage so that my lips plump. But this is the Revolution Pout Balm in the shade Glaze. I really like this stuff. I use it multiple times a day. And I like to get a little above the Cupid's bow so I can overline it. My only complaint with this gloss is it like squeezes out the top and it's a sticky mess. But let's do eyebrows. Eyebrows, you brows, we all brows together. I don't know what that was, it just literally came out of my mouth. Anyways, I'm gonna brush my brows.